Alright boys, here we go, the #1 brawler in Robo Rumble. It is
Let's go.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video, and today if you guys have a brand new Brawl Stars video. Today I'm going to be telling you guys the top 5 best brawlers you guys want to be playing in Robo Rumble in 2022. Now guys, the last time I made a best brawlers in Robo Rumble, it was literally like over half a year ago. So this is an updated version with a ton of new brawlers added into the game, a bunch of gears, gadgets, all kind of stuff that I didn't really get to talk about in the last video. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this video started. My question of the day that I have for you guys is, what brawler do you guys think is going to be #1, or what brawler do you guys think is the best brawler to play in Robo Rumble? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm super eager to hear what you guys gotta say. But yeah, now that we got all that stuff out of the way, let's go to hop straight into the games. Alright boys, hopping into game #1 right here. So I think Griff belongs within the top 5 best brawlers to play in Robo Rumble. Like, the amount of DPS he can do, especially if you have the damage gear, like Griff can be an absolute monster. Like, his super can be very good against the big boss, and you know, he just does so much damage. It's absolutely insane, his DPS. So granted, his reload speed is not really the best, that's why I ranked him at #5, but just because of his DPS and his super alone, is just absolutely devastating. Like, his gadget's pretty much useless, so that's why I wouldn't really rank him any higher. But if you guys have Griff with damage gear, you know, star power, all that stuff, I definitely think it's really worth it to go in and play Griff. Like, he is just a cracked brawler right now. He's really strong. You know, they actually gave him a buff when he was already pretty strong, so I don't know what Supercell is doing with this brawler, so it's just absolutely crazy. But okay, here comes the big robot. You guys are gonna basically see me do like a ton of damage right here. So I mean, of course we have Cole and Jesse in this game as well, which are also very good brawlers as well. You guys may or may not see them later on in the list, but here we go. We go ahead and use our super right there. We just go ahead and unload a ton of damage onto this boss right here. We're going to use the super again. Kind of overkill. We could have saved it, but better to just kill him, and then we can just run back to the safe here. So basically the point of Robo Rumble, if you guys didn't know, obviously you guys want to just take out those bots, try and let them do the least amount of damage early on as possible, because as the waves get higher and higher, the stronger the bots get. I mean, normal is like really easy. It's kind of sad if you can't beat normal, but I mean, obviously I'm talking about like insane and higher. So you guys want to really make sure you're defending that safe as best as you can, you know, before like the higher waves come, because they're gonna get stronger. So but Griff can actually do very good because his super can actually pierce through. So if there's like if you're playing on like insane and there's like a ton of robots coming, that super will just basically pierce them on the way out and coming back. So I think that's why Griff is definitely a really strong, probably underrated brawler in Robo Rumble. So that's gonna be the end of normal. Let's go and hop into the next game. Alright boys, hopping into the next one, we got Colt. So I think that, I mean, honestly, between the top 1 to top 4 brawlers, I think you can definitely play either any of these and they'll probably be equally as good. The reason I'm ranking Colt not as high, well, I mean, you guys will just basically see later, but I mean, he has insanely good DPS, don't get me wrong. Like, if you use either star power, slick boots, or magnum special, they'll both benefit you really well. If you'd rather run away because you're scared of like dying, then you can use slick boost like what I'm using right now. But magnum special probably is the better one to deal with those sniper bots, so I definitely recommend going magnum special. And of course, use speed reloader. You don't want to be using silver bullet. Silver bullet is going to be basically useful. You want to have as much ammo as possible, especially in the higher rounds and the higher waves. You're going to need more ammo to take out those stronger and more HP bots. Yeah, I mean, I know Cole, I can't remember where I ranked Cole in the last one, but I'd probably say he's, I mean, you could really rearrange any of these brawlers. So honestly, if you guys trash how I list them, it's totally fine, but I'll explain like within the next few games why, you know, I picked those other brawlers over Colt to be in like the top 3. But Colt still is very strong, don't get me wrong. Like, look, you pair Colt with an 8-bit, he does 756 per bullet. Like, that is just absolutely cracked. In this case, yeah, I want to rank Colt higher, but there are other reasons why. You know, he doesn't have a lot of DPS, so I mean, there are other brawlers that have I mean, he doesn't have a lot of HP compared to other brawlers that are going to be ranked higher up. So I mean, that's a reason why I wouldn't really rank him any higher than this. But yeah, I think it really depends on your play style. So I mean, if you guys love to play Colt, by all means go ahead and play Colt, man. I'm just telling you guys, in my opinion, you know, which brawlers you guys should be playing. It also depends if you're free to play, pay to win, if you have gears and star powers and gadgets. That kind of stuff really goes into effect here. So yeah, we're easily gonna end up winning this. They only did 3% right here. I mean, don't play Sandy like this JV guy. I don't know why this guy is playing Sandy. Maybe he had a quest, but yeah, don't play Sandy. Go ahead and play play Colt. But yeah, let's go and hop into the next game. Alright boys, hopping into the next game, we got Pam, and I actually got triple Pam. So when I was actually recording this, I was like, what on earth? What better way to showcase Pam in Robo Rumble than having 3 Pams? So I mean, Pam is just very good. Either star power you run, they're both going to be super solid. Either Mama Squeeze or Mama's Hug, they're both very good. I would definitely rather use, I forget what the gadget is called, but the one you can see in the bottom right hand corner, that is definitely the better gadget to be using. Basically, if you have like a, for whatever reason, if you have like an El Primo or a Bull or something, then you can definitely use that gadget to heal them up for 1200 easy HP. But yeah, Pam is just very thick. You guys know, like that's why she's ranked higher than Colt. Like, and also having the ability to heal your teammates, that is super important to keep them alive, especially in the higher waves and the higher challenges. You're gonna want to stay alive as long as possible, even if you can't do a lot of DPS. If you can tank for that safe, it's gonna be super important that you stay alive. So having the Pam to heal with the super, with the gadget, with the star power, I guess the passive ability, it's gonna be incredibly important. Like, look at how much damage we can do. Pam's reload speed is actually not the greatest, but you know what, when you have 3 Pams, it's just absolutely crazy. Like, you want to be using your, you can see we're using all of our healing stations right here on the safe. You want to try and basically tank, like I said, as much as you can. So having those healing stations to tank as well as to heal you up while you tank is just going to be a very viable option, and definitely the 3rd best brawler you can play in Robo Rumble. So I mean, you guys probably think Pam could be the #1 because you can heal. By all means, go ahead and play Pam, man. Nothing against playing Pam. I love all 5 of these brawlers in Robo Rumble. It's kind of hard to really differentiate, you know, which one should be #1 or which one should be #5. So I mean, it really also depends on the challenge. Like, as it gets harder, you're gonna have to really like be very skillful in whatever brawler you play, use your gadgets wisely and stuff like that. But we're gonna end up winning easily right here with the triple thickness. Let's go and hop into the next game. Alright boys, hopping into game number 4. We got 8-bit as the 2nd best brawler in all of Robo Rumble. The reason I think this is because of the gadget and the damage booster. The damage booster is what really sells it. Being able to do that insane amounts of damage, especially if you pair it with the extra cartridge gadget. I mean, it is just so cracked. I mean, I just also wanted to show off the Virus 8-bit. I mean, like, definitely got to rank him higher up just because of the Virus 8-bit, you know what I mean? But I mean, also with 8-bit, like, he has pretty good DPS. His reload speed is like alright. I think his faster than Pam, so that's good. He also has quite a bit of HP, so he can tank for the safe. That's a very good option. His range is also insanely long. Like, Pam's one is in a cone, but 8-bit's one is actually longer, and it's also in a narrower path, so you'll definitely be hitting more shots if you can really time it up correctly. But yeah, the DPS is just absolutely insane right here. It's also, 8-bit's actually better at dealing with the sniper boss compared to Pam, because like I said, the range and also, you know, the narrower shot path. But as you guys can see, we're using our extra cartridge gadgets against the boss, and he is getting absolutely melted right here by the double Virus 8-bits. I mean, it is crazy. Like, fortunately for me, I actually have speed gear. It's not going to help me too much, I guess, but I mean, having the extra speed will be good. Unfortunately, I don't have damage gear. If you have damage gear combined with the damage booster and the extra cartridge, oh my god, you're going to be doing insane amounts of damage. Yeah, definitely 8-bit is going to be one of my favorite brawlers to play in Robo Rumble. Definitely not the #1 in my opinion. I'm wondering if how many of you guys will probably guess which one will be #1. But yeah, things are looking pretty good so far. We only lost 2% here. And yeah, good job to Kevin and my teammate here, Vianney. I don't even know if I pronounced your name correctly. But yeah, look at that extra cartridge. It takes that entire clip to basically take out that buff bot. So it's really important to have that gadget if you guys don't have it. It's super clutch. And also having the damage gear, like I said. We're going to end up winning this one. Let's go. Double Virus 8-bits, clapping those bots. Let's hop into Insane and talk about the #1 brawler in Robo Rumble. Alright boys, here we go. The #1 brawler in Robo Rumble. It is Jessie. Now you guys are probably like, Bren, there's no way Jessie is #1, guys. Yes, you know, her DPS is absolute garbo, but if you have Shocky and Recoil Spring, that DPS will skyrocket. It will be more DPS than 8-bit, more DPS than Jessie, more DPS than Colt and Griff. So actually, especially when they get higher up and they have a ton of HP, you will get insane amounts of value from that Recoil Spring gadget. So you really want to be using them very wisely, especially Insane and higher. You guys will probably not really see me use it too well here because, well, they're not really that buff until like what, 20 seconds in, and by then they're like not gonna be able to take out the safe in time. But basically, when all the bots are coming, they're super buffed up. You want to be using that Recoil Spring, and all those shots will be bouncing around because of the Shocky. So it's just gonna be an insane combination. This is definitely the best build for Jesse. You guys want to be using this build. It would actually be even better if you had the damage gear. I don't know if the damage gear would actually help out Shocky or the Scrappy. I don't think it will, but if it does, that would actually be pretty cool. I actually don't know because I don't have Jesse at power 10 with damage gear. I just have her at power 9. But I mean, good thing I had a pretty decent teammates here. I mean, Edgar, I mean, you can, I guess, call him a wild card pick. You could play Edgar. Not really, I guess. He could be top 10. I don't know. It really depends. Oh, I guess I'll talk about some, I guess, wild card picks or just some honorable mention brawlers. Like, I think Ems could be a decent pick, even though if they get close up, you're gonna kind of struggle. You could also go with Penny because the splashes are also very, very good for DPS wise. You know, there are a lot of decent brawlers that you could go, but I think that these top 5 that I'm mentioning, you guys shouldn't really venture out too much unless you're on normal. Then you can basically play whatever because it's pretty easy. But as you guys can see, it's getting a little hectic here. I have only one more gadget left, but yeah, I think we did pretty well here. Like the Pam heals and the Edgar healing himself is actually pretty good. I think I do I end up using my gadget here? I don't, but yeah, we end up winning anyway nonetheless. Only taking 95, or they only took 5% away. We ended up with 95%, but that's gonna be the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's go ahead and close this one off. Well, anyway guys, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and make sure you guys go ahead and turn on post notifications so you guys will not miss out whenever I go live or post a brand new video. Make sure you guys go ahead and go down in the description below, follow me on my social medias, join my Discord, subscribe to my Clash Mini channel, and don't forget to go ahead and join the Dekiant Esports Discord server, Hawaii's first ever Brawl Stars esports organization, making history out here. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I love all of you guys. Thanks so much for all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.